Last time on the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's Texas Team Trail presented by Progressive. We launched stop number 1 of the 2026 season from Toledo Bend Reservoir under near-perfect conditions. And, true to its reputation, the storied East Texas fishery paid off. With predictions to win in the mid-30s, Cody Pitt and Cole Moore dropped 5 for 43 pounds 3 ounces.
It's a phenomenal start to the year. Yes, sir. We're kind of looking for maybe team of the year this year. We skipped the tournament last year. So we said we're going to fish all of them this year and try to do some points. So this is a phenomenal start for sure.
Here's a look at the leaderboard. After the first event, these are also the first standings in the 2026 race for the Progressive Team of the Year. There's a Ranger Z520 and Mercury package for the end of the season points leaders.
It is all about the Team of the Year standings, and truly it's where you stack up because these are a lot of the best names in the game, especially here in Texas.
To stay in the Team of the Year race, I really think we need top 10 in this one. These guys are too good, they're too consistent, and really, to feel really good, top 5, honestly.
Get the details on the Progressive Team of the Year program at TexasTeamTrail.com. While you're there, check out the loyalty incentive programs from Ranger, Nitro, Triton, Garmin, and Powerpole. Now, if you tuned in for Toledo, you'll recall we were on the water with National Touring Pro Justin Cooper and Will Summers, one of the first 12 boots on the ground in Afghanistan after 9/11.
I got to share a boat with him today, and that meant the world to me, so thank you for allowing me to do that.
After a distinguished career, Will and his partners started Horse Soldier Bourbon, one of the premier distilleries in the country. A new sponsor this season will have Will at every event as part of his Living Legendary campaign. This week, Will is fishing with 4-time Bassmaster Classic champion Rick Clunn.
He was one of the very first people who, after 9/11, actually went into Afghanistan, him and 11 others. And it was amazing what they had to do. And so I'm learning more about him now every day that I'm here. And one of my least favorite things in my career was when people would call me a hero. And now I'm actually fishing with a real hero.
Rick cut his teeth on Rayburn back in the late 60s, fishing with a local bass club before moving on to the elite level. And man, he's got a lot of knowledge on the subject. But this week, with the lake 8 feet low and fish trying to move shallow, that past knowledge means little.
I can't remember it this low. When I got here, I really started thinking back, and I've had many a day on this lake, but I can't remember it being quite this low, especially this time of year. This time of year, usually it's going to be up in that bushes and grass you see over there, and the fish are trying to spawn anyway, so they're moving that direction. Now, they're moving that direction, but they can't get to where they want to be.
Casting a spinnerbait over a shallow flat in these conditions is the fastest way to find active fish.
The wind is making it a little bit of a challenge, but if you work with it, it's okay. There we go.
Rick gets the first, though it may be a little short.
I don't think he's 14, though.
I've been to Sam Rayburn once. I fished Sam Rayburn in January, and we had high winds, temperatures in the low 20s, white caps. It was an 8-hour grudge fest. We caught no fish. So today was a refreshing change. Warm weather, sunshine, a little overcast earlier in the morning.
I'm glad to see it hit a spinnerbait because I have a better chance of catching big ones on a spinnerbait than little crankbaits.
Well, I think everything legendary starts with not having the best conditions, not having ideal conditions, and learning how to make them ideal. So this is pretty legendary. I'm just glad the sun is shining, starting to warm us up a little bit.
He would appreciate if Rick hadn't added danger to the equation.
Yeah.
He's had enough of that in his life.
Right. It's legendary just that nobody's shooting at us right now.
That's right.
Hey, would you change that trailer to white instead of orange?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'd at least cut it shorter, so just barely the tip of the red sticking out from that.
Okay. Appreciate that. That's it, man. You want to know it's legendary. To be able to ask this guy, I'd have to talk to his agent, and I get to talk to him direct today.
No doubt, it's tough fishing on the pond today, but with this crew, there's no quit. And that is part of the Horse Soldier legacy. Learn all about the Live Legendary story and the men behind it. If you're over 21, shop and explore at horsesoldierbourbon.com. Stop number 2 of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's Texas Team Trail presented by Progressive is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Ranger Boats, still building legends, one at a time. And by Progressive. Bundle and save at progressive.com. Coming up, we're back on Rayburn. Back on stop number 2 of the 2026 season of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's Texas Team Trail presented by Progressive. We're on the legendary Sam Rayburn Reservoir. Early predictions had this event turning into a big bag shootout, but dangerously low water and high winds have hampered the bite.
Yeah, it's about 8 feet low. It come about a foot since earlier in the year, but it's definitely still low. The fish are in all stages. There's pre-spawn, there's a lot of post-spawn, and there's some spawning, so we'll see what happens. It's gonna take a big bag tomorrow. We're gonna need to catch some bigger size than we caught today.
It's a lot of scanning today, not a lot of casting, just looking around because they're not in their normal spot. They don't know where to be right now.
Being low like it is, it's making things interesting. This time of the year, we're almost into April. The fish are just doing way too much. They're doing too many different things, so they're all spread out.
Cody Pitt is one half of the hottest team in Texas right now, fishing with team partner Cole Moore on a lake where they typically dominate. Despite having a limit in the boat, they're having trouble getting on the right fish.
Well, it's been tough all day. This wind just took so much out of play. It has made it pretty hard on us. We've only had a couple. We've had 2 decent bites, and I broke them both off. Broke both of them off.
Last time we was here was the championship last June. It did fish a little bit better than it is now, I would say. We had a pretty good event there. We ended up winning that one, so would like to redo that one as well.
Walking away with the 2025 championship, Moore and Pitt picked up this Nitro Z18. Just one of 3 boats won in back-to-back-to-back events. That's over $150,000 in payout on a grassroots team trail.
I was about to say something moved by that tree, but you caught it. I don't know if you caught. Did that come off that tall stuff?
Yeah. Well, never mind.
Well, I've seen another one.
No, I think I've seen that one.
That's been the highlight of the day, that right there.
We didn't have a very good practice. If the wind wasn't going to blow too bad tomorrow, I would feel pretty good still. Just we could fish around and find some tomorrow. But the wind is going to put a lot of people in the same areas, a lot of pressure on the areas that's protected from the wind. So it's going to be being able to get bites around people tomorrow be the key to doing good in this tournament.
Committed to all 4 events this season, we'll see how they fare in the Progressive point standings. Needless to say, it's been a tough go so far, but there's a lot of time left, and these 2 are quite capable. Coming up, we'll join Kristine Fischer as she gives us a good look at the brand new Ranger Z521R Ultra. This portion of the Texas Team Trail is also brought to you by Nitro Boats, Engineered Performance by Mercury Outboards, AFTCO, any fish, any water. Garmin, less time finding, more time catching. Miss a show or want to see more videos? Get all the content you need on our YouTube channel or Outdoor Action TV. Back on Sam Rayburn for the second stop of the 2026 season. Conditions? Well, they're not good. Low water, high winds, and lots of stumps. If you're fishing to win, you need gear that performs. And the all-new Ranger Z521R Ultra is just that boat. For more, let's check in with TXTT angler Kristine Fischer.
Hey guys, Kristine Fischer here. We're down at Lake Sam Rayburn. I'm fishing the Texas Team Trail, and I just picked up my new boat. I cannot wait to show you guys this. This is the Ranger Z521R Ultra, and it is in the bronze color package, which is personally one of my absolute favorites. Look how slick this thing is. Let's start with the trailer. Right off the bat, it's fiberglass tandem axle trailer. It has several areas built in along the trailer to help step up into the boat. And one of my favorite parts is that the spare tire is on the exterior of the trailer, which makes it way more accessible than having it underneath the bow of the boat. So as we're walking back, you're gonna also find out we've got a handbrake here. This makes for a lot safer parking. We're gonna come up to the front. We have a swing away tongue right here, so if you have any type of constraints in terms of storage, this is going to allow you to get this into areas and swing the tongue away to make it a little bit shorter. Last with this trailer are these steps. I've got good balance, but I may not always, so I really like having this because it helps you get in the boat much easier and safer. Okay, so up front with the electronics, I went with the Garmin package. I'm rocking two 126 SVs right here. I have the Garmin Force trolling motor, but this is highly customizable and is great with mounting any options that you choose. It has a recessed trolling motor right here. You have a space for your tools and a cup holder. I really like having the extra tool storage up in the front of the boat. And you also have on this far side, you've got the option to have your trim tabs, nav lights, everything else, just more switches that help make things a little bit easier for you. Let's move on to the console. So right off the bat, these air ride seats are incredible. The buckskin material, they are so comfortable, you guys. They feel like you're riding on a cloud when you're going down the lake. I absolutely love them. Let's check out the front here. I've got two more 126 SVs. This is really nice because having this shelf makes it so easy when you're mounting electronics here. We have the Ranger display. This is gonna be your controls for everything going on with the boat. You can turn your nav lights in and on. You can turn your live wells on. You have controls to turn on a heated steering wheel. That's right, this thing has a heated steering wheel. How cool is that? You have deck lights that can be controlled here, and it basically tells you what's going on with your boat. Any type of the alarms or alerts you're gonna be able to see right here on the Ranger display. Okay, y'all, moving on back. We've got a 31-gallon live well system. You have a center divider, so you can have all your fish in one or put the divider in and keep your fish separate. I've got my cool tags and everything already hanging from this. Ranger did not skip any details here. Talking about details, they have a built-in storage place for your net or a push-pull. Then you have two more giant storage compartments on either side behind the seats. So opening up the battery compartment, right away we got another cool detail. Ranger has a built-in line spooler right on the underside of this lid, which is awesome. Very clean in here, very spacious. I've got my 4 Pro guides that run the boat, onboard charger, and then I have a space for a spare prop right in the center. All right, y'all, back of the boat. So we have 2 power pole blades. These are my shallow water anchors. This thing is powered by a Mercury Pro XS 250, and then it has a TH Marine Atlas jack plate. Also, if you forget to put your drain plug in, Ranger has the remote drain plug, so it's got you covered. So that's it for the full walkthrough of my Ranger Z521R Ultra. You guys, I've had this boat now for about a week. I've been out in the water a couple days, and my immediate feedback, I can't even begin to explain the night and day difference that the handling that this boat has, not to mention just the boat positioning and boat control. When I'm up there on the trolling motor, I'm able to really position my boat how I want to. This thing bites in the water so well when I'm turning. The handling, the comfort, and then just the stability of the boat is incredible. I feel like I'm out there in a Cadillac on the lake, and I'm just so stoked to run this thing for this year. So if you guys liked what you saw here, make sure to go to rangerboats.com. You can build your own boat, check out other models that they make, browse all of the custom color options that Ranger has, and learn all about these. Y'all be sure to check them out and get out there and build your dream boat.
Coming up, we'll wrap things up and head to weigh-in. There's $100,000, including a Nitro Z18 on the line. We're giving it all away. This portion of the Texas Team Trail is also brought to you by Horse Soldier Bourbon, Live Legendary, by Rabella's Crush City, TH Marine, and by all the fine sponsors you see here. Coming up, we're headed to weigh-in. Sam Rayburn Reservoir. This is stop number 2 in the 2026 season of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's Texas Team Trail presented by Progressive. Now, we're headed to weigh-in. High winds and low water made for tough conditions.
We didn't have a really good practice yesterday, and we didn't think we could compete with a lot of the guys out there offshore scoping, so we just stuck to what we know, stuck to our strengths, and the Lord blessed us.
Caught a bunch of fish, just couldn't get those big ones to bite. But we had a great day, beautiful lake. Need some more water, but we'll be all right.
We had a great time, caught a good amount of fish, and all in all, it was a fun little trip.
Tell me about Texoma. You looking forward to it?
Texoma, I'm coming in with a bag. Be ready.
Did you catch all them fish today?
Pretty much.
That's what I figured. How about Will Summers and Rick Clun? We got a legend right here coming up on the stage, 2 of them in my opinion. Come on up here, guys. We got a 5-fish limit. Got 5 fish today. Gonna weigh 9 pounds and 1 ounce.
It was a gift to be with somebody who is still living legendary. I think the big thing is that Rick's still living legendary. Not giving up on that, you know?
Yeah, no.
Giving people stories that they'll remember for the rest of their lives.
Learn more about the legacy and mission of Horse Soldier Bourbon at horsesoldierbourbon.com. The Power Pole Big Bass Award pays out to the biggest bass at each event. Despite the tough conditions, we still saw our share of 7 to 8 and even 9-pounders. But it was the team of Bond and Fredergill with this 11-pound, 15-ounce Rayburn Giant that took home the Big Bass honors.
Trolling motor broke down, ran out of battery, so we were just drifting across, drifting about a 9-foot gut on an Apex jig, and it hit and ripped all the line off my reel.
Did you think it was 11 pounds?
I didn't know. I didn't know till it came up right at the boat.
Every event, Garmin pays out $500 to the top qualifying team utilizing Garmin electronics and trolling motor. This week, that payout went to the teams of Bridges and Hilton and Cameron and Tracy. Congratulations, gentlemen. Checking in on your top 3. It was the team of Fogel and Reynolds dropping 5 for 24/7 on the scales, earning 3rd place and somewhere in the neighborhood of $7 grand.
He had it hooked first, and it came off, and I pitched in there, and sure enough, she went down and ate it, set the hook, and it happened really fast. It was right at the boat, so got that in the boat, and had to sit down and gather myself for a second. It's a pretty big fish in a big tournament like this, so moved past that and started trying to get rid of the little ones we had still in the live well and move on.
2nd place went to the team of Howe and Wadsworth. 25 pounds and 15 ounces put $10,000 in their pockets.
Man, we had a good day on the Rayburn. That's all you can say. Ran around, fought the wind, got in it, got out of it, just kind of scrambled up a good little bag. I think it was 25-15, so it's a good day on Rayburn. That's all you can say.
And coming out on top, Rambo and Clark have been a dominant East Texas team for the last 20 years. 26 pounds, 8 ounces gives them yet another win.
Well, guys, what'd you just do?
Well, we just won Texas Team Trail here on Sam Rayburn.
Awesome. How you guys feeling?
Man, pumped up. Now we got a boat to sell. That was our 20th boat to win, and this is our 21st year to fish together.
Wow. Tell me about those stats and how you guys just get to have fun and win boats together.
Man, it's
It just always seems like it works out. I mean, everybody thinks we got a lucky rabbit's foot or whatever, but it's really just hard work and, you know, put our head down and, you know, when it's freezing rain and we're out there and everybody's sitting at home, you know, eating chili, we're out here working.
Yeah, our wives kick us out of bed in the morning, whether we want to or not, to go fishing. So we really have a lot of support at home that helps a lot. We have a lot of good sponsors that support us well.
Rambo and Clark earn a $45,000 prize package, including that Nitro Z18. Here's a look at the rest of the top 10 on the Johnny Morris leaderboard. Next up, the trail heads to Red Dirt Country and Lake Texoma. Late April should find fish shallow and hungry.
Texoma is an awesome lake. We're super excited that Texas Team Trail is sending us there. Super diverse fishery. Fish are going to be doing all types of stuff in a month from now, so we're excited. Who knows, maybe we come in with 5 big brown ones or 5 big green ones.
West Bay Casino and Resorts will be the host for this event. For lodging and planning, look them up at westbaycasino.com. And that'll do it for another week on the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's Texas Team Trail, presented by Progressive. Look us up online at texasteamtrail.com or find us on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube.